Hi, y'all. Welcome to the Rookie Adult Podcast, where I unpack all the chaos of my young adult life as a Catholic college student. We have another exciting episode with another special guest. She is coming from the northern state of New Hampshire. She's a fellow senior with me. We've studied abroad. We've taken some classes together. She's studying humanities, and she'll be graduating in the spring with me. Please welcome to the show, Rose.
Hi. So good to be here.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. It's so fun. I'm the fifth person you've interviewed.
So. Yeah.
That's so exciting.
Yeah. You'd think I'd get more natural at it.
No, you have to get into it.
Can you kind of explain, are you done with all of your humanities classes? What kind of, what does a humanities major look like?
Yeah, okay. No, that's a great question. I am not done. I think I have one more, but it's not. It is the humanities core. So I was supposed to take, there's 3 options to take a politics course for humanities, because you kind of take, let me explain it a little bit first. You take a little bit of theology, you take all these different electives that they have, and Shakespeare is a big part of that. Yes. That's why I was in Shakespeare. Yes. But then you also can choose a lot, which is why I was able to study abroad as a humanities major. Yeah, because you have 12 credits that you just can fill. So that was really nice. But then I needed to take a politics class. So halfway through the semester, I was figuring out my schedule. Yeah. And I was there's literally 4 options for me to take this. Yeah. Totally fine. Let's see which one I should take. None of them were offered. And for this new semester?
For the spring.
Oh. And I was this is the one class I need to actually graduate. Everything else is an elective or my minor. So I was and I don't really need that. I could drop that if worst comes to worst. So I was okay, let me talk to my advisor. And he was he just started laughing. And he was because he's the chair of the humanities department. Mm-hmm. And he was are you kidding me? The reason that we have this as our core, part of the core humanities, is that because it's going to be offered every semester, and it's not.
Oh, so directed study?
Oh, yeah, I know. I was okay. But it was with Dr. And I was a directed study would be interesting with him. Yeah. But he also really intrigues me. So I was I'm excited to take one of his classes. Yeah.
But he's always, if you ever see him around campus, he's usually, smoking and reading. As he's walking.
Yes.
I, have never seen him, any other way. I know. It's kind of wild.
I've had some funny run-ins.
Yeah. I was how much do you read? I kind of want to just, ask him.
No, I know. He's, so funny, too. Yeah. He just cracks me up. I took American Civ with him, and, he's so funny. I just, really, I think he's really interesting. Yeah. He really challenges us on everything. Yeah. So then I'm now going to take, we worked it out with him. Good. I'm not taking a directed study. I guess he didn't want to do that with me. But I'm going to take Catholic political thought with him. Okay. Which have you taken for a politics major?
No, the most I've taken is American Civ. Oh, okay. Just because for philosophy I don't have to do too much.
You're a philosophy major. I don't know why I thought you were politics.
I think people, because I was going to law school, I think people thought you're not the first person. Okay. Sorry. No. And then I picked up the marriage and family studies minor.
Oh, that's me too.
Is that your minor too?
Yes,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I just declared that this semester because I had all this extra space.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was okay, I'll pick this up. Are you taking marriage and family psychology?
Yes, are you?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's gonna be such a fun class.
That's gonna be a stacked class.
Oh yeah, I think Kathleen.
Yes.
I'm these people are
mine. Claire, future guest on my pod.
I know. Yeah, seriously.
You mentioned Shakespeare, and I always, because I've come to your performances, and I'm so impressed with memorizing lines and stage presence. Are you nervous when you do that? Because you look good doing it, and I'm nah.
Thank you. Yes, I'm very nervous doing it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely nervous. Yeah, but it that's one of the huge things that I think it's taught me. Having stage presence requires you to put aside your nerves in I don't know, and they definitely highlight the fact that if you not if you mess up, you're ruining it for everyone, but if you mess up, you're not making the person next to you look as good as they could look. And
the pressure.
Yeah, which it's a little bit of pressure, but also it's really beautiful because you can be okay, this is a gift to them that I have to act, do my best. Yeah. Just and they also give you some tips to help with your nerves for sure. Yeah. And they have so many they've thought about this. Like, they have so many theories, and like
sure.
he is like well trained in this, the director.
Yeah.
So like he teaches you like how to turn like your anxiety. He says like anxiety into adrenaline, and it's like like you like capitalize off your like nervous energy to like propel yourself forward and like do the best you can. Which is it is really interesting because I've like had performances where I've let my like self become super anxious, and I can tell it's not as good as like when I try to like overcome it.
Let that adrenaline seep in.
Yeah, really. But it's like so I guess 100%.
This will be. Did you start with it freshman year?
I didn't. I did it sophomore year first. And I'm actually not doing it next semester.
Oh,
I know.
That's so sad. Just out of like, is it a class you take with it?
So it technically is a class. So I would have to like. It would have to take up 4 credits. But it does count for like it counts for humanities like as an elective. But I just think that I won't have the time because I'm trying to like get an internship and I'm trying to like do some more career things. So I'm hoping that like works out, and even if it falls through, like my internship falls through, like I've been trying to like I've been doing these online classes and I'm trying to get like something to build up my resume, you know?
Yes.
Because like humanities is great, but like if I don't want to teach or to like go on to study more, I really have to figure something out professionally.
What is your internship looking like?
So
do you already have one lined
that
up,
I don't know because my uncle works in town and he does a lot of like strategic financing management stuff, like very vague businessy stuff. And so I would potentially get an internship with him just like right in town, and so it would be super chill.
That's
and like
nice.
It would be really nice. But I'm hoping to do it like more on like bookkeeping side of things, because that's what I've kind of been like taking courses in, trying to get certified in.
Yes.
Random side quest. It's really interesting.
So your uncle lives in town, but your family.
My family's from New Hampshire, but my uncle actually lives in Naples. Because my dad's like, he has a really big family, and his mom lives in Naples, and they all live in like the same community or like nearabouts, you know. But so they like all settled, like a bunch of them. I think it's like 6 of them all settled in Naples, like for their retirement to like live out. Because my dad's also one of the youngest. So
I was
like,
gonna say he's not in.
No, he's not retired yet, and he's not anywhere close. But so they all are in Naples, and my grandma's there. So like he comes into town and like works a couple days a week.
Where do your siblings? Are your siblings all spread out too, or are they kind of in New Hampshire?
They aren't. We're actually like local, mostly in New Hampshire. Except for my one brother's actually in the military, and he's I know,
I love that
military family. He's deployed right now, actually in Poland. Yes,
kind of a nice assignment.
He's like kind of, I don't know. I think it's really hard, especially because he has 2 little boys, and so he's there for 9 months. I think he comes back in May, so he's like still in the thick of it. Like,
and over the holidays is hard.
Yes. Oh my goodness, it was really hard over Thanksgiving too, to like FaceTime him, and like we're all on one side of the screen and he's on the, you know, which but you got to do what you got to do, and hopefully he's trying to get out once he's done his deployment.
What branch?
He's in the Army. So he's in, I think, Armory branch. I don't know. I'm not like super well. But so he's in Texas. His family's in Texas, and then my other sister's actually in Virginia, Maryland line. I like never.
Home area.
Okay. She's in McLean, Virginia, so like really close to Maryland. So like basically,
basically Maryland.
But everyone else is in New Hampshire.
And how many siblings? So you have those 2, and then how many others in New Hampshire?
There's 4, 5. 7 of us. The rest of us are in New Hampshire. So it's like me down, and then my 2 oldest siblings. They are married and like settled in New Hampshire with their kids, which is really fun.
So how many? 3? Do you have how many nieces and nephews?
Okay, so there are, my sister is pregnant. My sister right above me. So she just got pregnant. So that will be, I think, 10.
Oh, nice.
3. No, 9. 9.
It'll be her third.
It'll be
Or her second.
This is her first.
Oh.
So it's my sister who just got married this summer. Yeah, which is really exciting.
Yeah.
And then the rest, there's just they each have 3, 2. Yeah. So 9. This is 9.
Yeah, I understand.
How many do you have?
My sister has 4 and my other brother has 2. So far
okay.
6.
Okay,
this will be our
fun.
7th.
Oh, fun.
But yeah, it is very exciting.
It
It's
is.
funny because there's like a 10-year age gap between the third and me.
Okay.
And so like they're all married and like living their lives, and like I'm still like in college, and so there's
Yeah.
definitely a big gap. Do you like feel that all or experience that? But you guys are closer.
We're all very close, like even age-wise, we're like every
Yeah.
2 years, like we're 2 years apart from us. But that was something I wasn't expecting especially when I went home for Thanksgiving this time.
Yeah.
I was like kind of overwhelmed with it. It was the fact that just like they're having like, I think it was especially when my closest sister, who's like, we've always gone through things pretty similarly. And then like she got married, which I was like, okay, that's still fine. Like, okay. Yeah, that's okay. You can do that. And now she's pregnant, and it's like, oh wow, like every older sibling is like married, pregnant, moving into their house, like trying to move, like doing all these big life career things. Graduated college.
I'm just starting out.
So that's like just interesting. I'm sure you like and you felt that too. Yeah.
I think it's just so weird because they obviously went through it, but like over a decade ago, so there is just such a different but like I would change that the dynamic. We're close despite kind of our situation, but like it's just funny because they're like they have like big exciting news happening, and I feel like I'm just like got an A on my paper.
I know it's like even like graduating college, like obviously this is a big huge thing, but like
it's like
I mean they're like having a baby around that time, so I'm not gonna compete with that.
New life into the world, graduation.
No, definitely.
Are you excited for graduation? What was the past 4 years like? Are you ready to move on?
That's like a loaded question because it changes weekly. I'd say now actually, I say at the beginning of this year, I was super excited to graduate and kind of be done. I was just ready to move on. And I feel like the more I'm at Ave, the more I'm kind of moving past this world. I don't know, especially just like doing simple things that we would do when we were like, I don't know, like just going to the cafeteria every day for 4 years. You're like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm done. But then at the same time, I do find myself getting nostalgic. I'm I'm gonna miss it. And I'm gonna miss just like this time of freedom.
Like the ease too.
Yes. And
of like having
no
everything.
pressure.
Yeah, I know. You think, well, it's funny, so like in our household, we like check in with the freshmen or whatever, and
that's sweet.
We do like different like highs, lows, or like Rose and Thorn, and I just remember like sometimes it's like they're stressing about like the academics and like very freshman things though, where I'm like, I was like that. I'm like now I'm like nah, I'm not the same anymore. Different worries, but it's just so funny like how much we do grow, and I think like household and like my team. Like there is a difference, like you can see it clearly between first year and last year. I was just curious, what has been, obviously I think study abroad was like one of my huge highlights of obviously Ave, but do you have any other like football season or like favorite dances that like the school hosted?
That's like immediately what I thought of. I just like, I think those events that they do that like everyone goes all out for is just like, that's so fun to me. I love that. And I think I will miss like just those like random opportunities to celebrate, and like the school just like gives you an event to go to, like, and it's free, and you're getting like free drinks even, and like they're just like telling you to like take a rest and like enjoy it, and I think I'm gonna miss that so much. Especially like Annunciation and All Saints. I love those. Especially because it's like tied into like a feast day. Like that's just so
just,
fun.
Like so Catholic. Just, like hype like the whole day. You dress up so nice.
Oh, it's so fun. And I did love that one dance they did when they had the haunted house and like a Halloween dance and the haunted house. That was so fun. That was
last
just
year?
like a blast. Yeah.
Did you? Okay, so we were in line for the haunted house and we didn't get in. But were you able to get through? Were you able? Tell me about it.
So controversial when I talk to people about this because they get so mad at me.
People were heated.
Oh, people were angry. Even my own friends. Like,
Yeah. I know. People next to us, like, I don't know her.
Yes. No, actually, because so I like did end up cutting the line.
The truth comes out.
It comes out here first on the adult. Yeah, so I did cut the line with my friends because we like vaguely knew someone ahead of us, and we were just like, okay, it's now or never, and we made like game time decision.
Yeah.
And they saw us and they let us, and then we ended up being like one of the last.
You dirty dog.
I know. I feel guilty about it. But it was so fun.
Yeah.
It was, sorry.
It's okay. I've gotten over it.
Yeah, I'm just like sad they didn't do it again. I know it was kind of expensive though. So
I know, but I was hoping they would do it. Cause it's not the Sadie Hawkins. Is that what it's called?
Maybe,
The Halloween
I think
one?
it is.
Because we also have the Casino Royale.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's next
that
semester.
February?
I think
Okay,
so.
okay.
With like Shamar.
Yes. Oh yeah, classic.
So fun.
And Country Night will be coming up.
Oh yes.
Which is
the
always,
best
I feel like,
one.
one of the big ones too.
Are you ready to be done with lacrosse, do you think? Or are you sad?
Yeah, I think, like, with my injury back in February, I, like, kind of already accepted that I, like, wasn't going to play anytime soon.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, okay, like, something's going to come of this, but, like, it's kind of a bummer. But, and then after having the second one, that really kind of dashed, like, any major hopes. And so it's not like I've been done with it already. It's just like I've already taken on like a different role in lacrosse. A good one, but just like different that I've had to learn. And so I think I'll be okay when it's done. I'm not wishing for it to be done, but like all things and like with Ave, like just graduating from there, I think like I'll walk away like
That's
being
so
okay.
good. That's so healthy.
Yeah.
That's so good. Some people can't, you know. It's hard for some people. Sorry.
5th, 6th years, 7th years,
Yeah.
the baseball team.
Yeah, the football team.
Yeah, I think because people have asked me like if I redshirt and then like I could do a master's, you know, like like I could get, and I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
The time's done.
Yeah, and I don't know if my body really wants that.
Yeah,
so like,
that's
it's okay.
fair. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I hear from my friends who are athletes, and it's like crazy how much they're doing on top of school, and I'm just like, I'm amazed by it. I am. It's impressive.
Yeah, I guess I don't know because like I did it in high school. Like it just wasn't. It is more in college, obviously, but I think I don't know. I'm sure you could do it. You did Shakespeare, which I felt like was like super intensive.
The time,
I was like, girl.
No, I know that was also a big reason.
That's a sport.
Why it's like it takes up the time of it, and I'm just like,
I remember I was talking to someone, and like 3 hours, like you guys would do like chunks, like hours at a time.
Yeah,
right? Like rehearsal or
was
practice.
4 hours every night. It was 6 to 10. Sometimes, usually later. 6 to like 10:30 usually every night, like Monday through Thursday. And then last year, because of like the size of my role, it was like Saturdays too.
I was
Saturday
gonna say
mornings.
you were like the lead. Yeah,
and that was tough. I remember just being like, I have no, like there was so many events I missed that I was so sad about, and it was like. You kind of just like had to weigh it though and be like, okay, like this is more important. Yeah. But at the same time, it's so sad that I missed formal and like all these different things. Yeah. But like, so there was pros and cons. But I loved it. Yeah. It was so fun.
Yeah. I think one of like the big things this year is just like trying to live in the moment and like seizing every opportunity to like hang out with people, to like go to the events. And, like, I'm trying to get, like, underclassmen to go. I'm like, it's going to go by really quickly. Yes. Like, you guys need to go to these things.
Oh, my goodness, yes. That hasn't, like, hit my friend group yet, I feel like. Which is, it has at some points. But then other points we're, like, totally fine with, like, going to bed at, like, 10 p.m. on a Friday night.
Don't get me wrong. I do that occasionally.
No, it happens so often. But it's, like, so nice to be, like, when we do go, we're going in full force. Yeah, but, like, when we don't, we're not.
All or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of funny. And like Rosie had just like graduated, like she's done.
Yes, I saw
she
her.
Graduated. And so like that's also just like kind of a crazy, like she starts working.
Yeah.
In the like pretty soon, I think. And so it's just weird, like, yeah. She's getting on her with her life.
No, I know.
But I'm still here, and I don't know what I'm doing after college.
Yeah,
yet.
Can I hear any, like, ideas you have, though? Like, I love to hear that because I need ideas.
It's funny. My main thing is really the social media managerial position or, like, digital marketing. This is, like, a newer development since, like, this summer.
Yeah.
But, like, I always enjoy, like, making videos, like, for my family or, like, friends. Like, I would, like, take the videos and then I would, like, edit them and, like, create the, you know. And then I was like, I could turn this hobby into money.
Yeah,
like, people actually, like, need jobs like this and, like, marketing, designing things. And then I'm doing the page for the women's lacrosse, like, my lacrosse team. And that's also given me, like, good experience. And I'm like, I could really enjoy this.
That's great.
So that's like my main thought. Obviously, I want like a company that aligns with my beliefs and stuff like that. So that's a little trickier because it narrows obviously the market.
Yeah. CatholicJobs.com.
Low-key, sometimes successful, sometimes like
yeah, no, that's so you gotta keep looking.
Yeah. I also like don't have any like location necessarily.
Oh, really? Okay, so you don't want to go home.
If you ask my family, I think they want me to come home. But I'm okay to not.
Okay.
But like, I also, if I were to stay like in this area, it wouldn't be long term. But like, if a job presents itself, like I would take it.
Yeah.
I just don't see myself. Like, I want the seasons. I do want a little bit of a balance. Don't necessarily get that here in Southwest Florida.
No.
But do you have any ideas of a job or location at least?
Location. Okay, so yeah, I went through this kind of like this summer with my family of like, what if I didn't come home? Who said that?
Like, no.
No, but it was not. Yeah, I think also like my older sister just got married and she was living at home until she got married.
Okay.
Like she got married like a year after college. So she lived at home, like works nearby.
Yeah.
And I think after they like tasted that, like having like a lot of people close by, they were just like, oh my goodness, why wouldn't you come home?
Yeah.
And so I think that is my like plan for at least like, I don't know if it'll be long term, but for a little bit. Like I will go home and look for a job there, I think.
Yeah.
I also just like am totally open to like whatever. Yeah. So that's puts you in an interesting spot. Like because it's like I could do something like more businessy, and my like brother and my brother-in-law have a lot of connections, and they've been like telling me to connect with people and like at their jobs, and I'm like, okay. But so they're just like really like empower me to like go into the like business world, and I don't have any confidence in myself for that. I'm like, I have no experience. But I guess like connections can get you somewhere. So we'll see.
This internship should be interesting.
Maybe that'll give you a taste. If it even comes about. We don't even know that. So I'm kind of in the spot where I'm like, if it does, great. If not, like I will have more time in my senior year. So
that's true.
Yeah, but I think so I'll go back to New Hampshire, look for a job, and honestly, any job. Like even if it's not something I'd love or like would see myself doing long term, I would probably like take it for a little bit and like grow in experience and just like learn. So we'll see. And like I obviously have nothing long term in New Hampshire except my family. And like so I'm like, if there's like nobody, like no person there, like no like boyfriend tying me anywhere, like I would go see, you know? I don't know. We'll see.
Do you have any plans like for traveling or any desires to travel?
I do. I have a desire to travel, but I have no plans yet. So I'm trying to like make those because I know Ave has so many things that they're offering in the spring.
I know.
Yeah.
Because we have like the spring break is like where they're going to the Holy Land. I sadly can't do that, but like because of lacrosse. But I was like, I just want to ride a camel.
Oh my goodness, I
see the photos and I'm like, that's so cool.
I
obviously,
they're, like, dressed
like
in the
the whole
outfit.
Jesus thing too, obviously, but like writing it down.
No, I know.
But and they go to Ireland, I think, as well.
Yes, which I wasn't able to make. That was
Okay.
crazy. I like went to one information session, and after that, they were like, "Okay, Venmo us $200 to secure your spot." And I was like, "I can't do that
under the table."
Like,
Yeah.
okay, but they're also going to Peru and Uganda.
I know.
And so that's after I graduate. So I'm like, I don't know how that would work with like, I need to get my stuff home and I need
Yes.
to like do all that. But I would really love to go, especially to Peru, I think.
I know, because
that.
I've been wanting to go on a mission trip, like this whole, especially part of like the Mother Teresa program.
Yes, yeah.
I've been like trying, and like I was actually supposed to go to Peru last summer, but then I ended up needing surgery.
Oh, okay.
I even like made the deposit and everything. Like I was
Oh
going.
no, that's sad.
Thanks. But I was looking at that. I was like, could I go after I graduate? Because I would love to.
Yeah.
I would love to
my
do
goodness. Same. I know my one friend, Maria, has been like planning since like for years to walk the Camino after she talked to you about this.
Yes.
And so she's doing like the full 30 days.
Of course
like
she
the
is.
whole
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
living out there. Yeah. So, and she's always been like,
Yeah.
anyone who wants to come. So like I had that in the back of my mind of like, maybe if I was in a financial state, I could just like hop on that
Yeah.
trip. But I also like don't know if I can give 30 days, like a whole month to that. But I would love to do it.
What is her eventual work? Does she have a job lined up? Do you know?
She doesn't, but she's a nursing major, so
Yeah,
like she'll be on her way to get a job,
yeah.
you know. Yeah, but she and my other roommate G, they're gonna be in Colorado too. So like that's also like, oh, like potentially, you know,
Yeah.
Colorado. We'll see, but I'm like, that's so far away from New Hampshire.
Yeah, I've never been out west.
Yeah,
And I
me-
want to. Like,
me
I
neither.
want to travel, like, internationally, but, like, I honestly want to travel also just, like, within our own country.
Yes,
I'm
oh
like,
my
I haven't
goodness.
seen, like, that whole, like, half of the states.
That's so true. Yeah, my brother, he after he graduated high school, he went on like this thing that the college he ended up going to offered it. It was they called it like the Western Pilgrimage, and they like for 3 months traveled throughout the west of the United States, and they went to like national parks. Like they were in a van, like camping outside. It was like legit,
Real.
and he talks about it all the time. Like he reminisces. It was like literally like a cowboy lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like, they were like living out there, like rock climbing.
Yeah.
And I just like, like I'm like they need to do that for girls because I would love to go on that. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We studied abroad.
Yeah.
Do you have any, like, highlights or, like, maybe learning experiences from being, like, because we were both sophomores when we did it. And so I feel like we got through freshman year. We had some, like, grounding and, like, who we were and, like, some confidence in our independence. But I feel like being thrown into Rome and, like, studying abroad is, like, a whole nother world.
Yeah, I look back on it and I'm just shocked that I was so young and we did that. Like, I can't believe that happened. Yeah, but I think I just learned so much. It's hard to put it all down and out into words because it was just like so incredible.
Yeah.
But I think just like even the fact that like we lived in a different country in a foreign city, and by the end of the time there, I was like going out in the city alone, traveling on the bus. Like if I had told myself I was doing that freshman year, I would have freaked out.
You're like, no way.
No, I know, because I remember like before I went, like everyone fear-mongered me with like pickpockets and like you're gonna get kidnapped.
I wasn't pickpocketed once.
Me neither.
Maybe
I
like
don't know.
mean mugging. I was like, I dare you.
Yeah, I know. Like, the RBF that I had. It was crazy.
I low-key mastered that. Yeah, because they all have it.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Like,
They're like,
you
don't
had
smile.
to
Like don't
stone
smile
face.
at each other. And I was like, yeah, okay, I got this.
Yes, no, I know. It was so funny. But like also I was in a group most of the time too.
Yeah.
So I'm like maybe that helped. But just like I think like it gave me so much confidence in my ability to like travel and like do things and like after that, I'm like, I was just like, we were in airports every weekend. So I was like, just like, I mastered that and like the ability to just be like comfortable in like a different environment with everyone going about. Like that just was like huge. Also, it was incredible to be able to travel to different countries. And, like, I think about the Poland trip all the time. That was my favorite.
Just, like, the trip, the whole studying abroad, like, I'm recommending it to, like, any underclassmen.
Yeah.
But Poland was really beautiful for a lot of different reasons. But, like, also who we stayed with through the JP2 project. I was like, we could, like, they're so cool. Like,
they're so fun.
I've been asked a lot of, like, I feel like the consensus was Poland was, like, one of the favorites, if not favorite.
Yeah. What was your favorite thing about it?
I'm trying to think. Okay, well, on a sad note, like, I'd always wanted to go to Auschwitz.
Yeah.
So, like, seeing, like, the history of all, both, like, Catholic with JP2, obviously, but, like, also, like, world history, I think was just really, like, it's hard to believe, like, we were walking the same paths that, like, all of these prisoners walked. And that day was super, like,
that was heavy.
It was just weird, like almost an out of body experience.
Yeah, I get like chills thinking about it.
But I like as a history, like I like history. And so like that was one of the big things.
Oh my goodness, that was, and like even our tour guide and like the whole like lay of the day, how they just like put us on a bus, like no one escorted us. They were like, you guys got this.
I was like, wow. Do we know where they're sending us?
So funny. That was Oh my goodness.
Do you have a favorite from Poland?
My goodness, from Poland? I think all of it, and like the fact that we were staying with people who were so welcoming and like
family dinners.
Yes, and they taught us so much, like just having conversations with them at night, like after we had gone through it. So incredible. But also like because of them and like what they talked to us about, it made me just like more aware of when I was going through like Krakow and like the city, just like being more like mindful and like learning about like JP2 and like following in his footsteps was incredible too. And like going to all the different places where he like celebrated mass and like that was incredible.
Do you remember what was that? It's like his favorite cake.
What was it?
We had it like in an underground cafe, right?
Yeah, and it was like so like I don't know, very odd.
It was like
all these weird figurines,
like a speakeasy, but like bakery style. I was like, oh,
yes.
I can't. What would?
Is it just like called Pope Cake, or do they have a different word? They have a different name for it.
But now it's Pope Cake because of JP2.
Yeah,
I remember that.
That was so good. I remember like. Oh, and she like bought it for all of us. That was just like so fun. And like I just remember, was she walking with her baby? Corinne was walking with her baby on her like through the city. And I was like, that's so
when
cool.
we did that little like hike up and down, which was also like all of a sudden we would hit like a super steep incline. Do you remember like on the way? I think it was on the way back, and then we like got to a bridge or something.
Oh my goodness, and she had her baby, and I was like, this is actually hard, and we were praying the rosary, and oh my goodness, that was so fun too. That was so beautiful too, that area. Wow.
Just walking through the woods, and you're just like,
what was that?
I know.
What shrine was it? Was it? It wasn't Czestochowa, but it was like,
because we had like lunch in that one. Nice
oh
building.
my goodness, I remember that. That was good. I remember eating
it's good. But it was just like such a like you're like walking through the woods like in Poland, and you're like you have to like step back and you're like this is like real life right now.
And like his room, I remember there was that the place where it was his room where he stayed, and it was oh my goodness, but I remember like I have a little like tiny framed image of it's the image I think he prayed at when he heard like Our Lady say like I'm your mother or something like that. Like, that was so good.
Study abroad.
So good, so good. Even just like the times in Rome too were so fun. So fun.
I just remember I love telling people that we went to an Irish bar that sold tacos in Rome. I'm like multicultural all in one.
Oh yeah.
I remember it was like margarita Taco Tuesday.
Tuesday, Margarita Monday. All the things.
Gosh. It's such a different lifestyle.
Oh my goodness,
I should welcome you to this is my household room.
Oh yes, new location.
Yes,
yeah. Okay.
different one
Oh,
every
so
episode.
fun. Love that. This is so cute.
Yeah, this is my household room. We're kind of one of the OG households.
No, I think
pretty
you
close
are.
after.
Yeah.
And so it's been around for a while, and we just welcomed in the fall, we welcomed in 5 new girls, which is super exciting.
That's so fun.
And then we'll be like doing another intent soon.
Yes.
Here in the spring. But I wanted to give you like a little time to maybe blurb out your own household.
Oh my goodness.
And your household
yes.
life.
Yes. I also don't know that much about your household too. I want to hear about it because I know you guys are like, I don't know. Yeah, you're more solid. Like you're one of the steady, solid households because you've been here for a while. I think you need to lean into that more too. I feel like there's so many new households that are kind of trying to. Yeah. I don't know. It's like not yet. Like your time will come. You have to earn it though.
Yeah, I know.
I'm literally one of the newest.
I'm like, I like all of you. Like you're all my friends. Yes. I'm like, okay.
I know. It's so fun to have friends in the different households.
Yeah.
It like brings everyone together.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm part of Theotokos, which I love, means God bearer. But we're dedicated to Our Lady of Sorrows.
Okay.
And our saints are John Paul II, Saint Zélie Martin, and then Our Lady of Sorrows.
Beautiful.
But I've found so much in household life, which is crazy because I was one of the biggest, like, not haters, but I was anti-household.
Yeah,
I was just like, why would I do that? Like, I'm not gonna just like join that and automatically have friends. Like, that's so weird. Like, it's like a sorority. Yeah. But then I remember junior year, I felt like I was like, okay, I'll go to some open meetings and just see if like I'm missing out on anything.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I went to Theotokos' open meeting and I was like, oh my goodness, like this is what I have been missing. Yeah. Like, and I love how it just like fits so well. And it especially came with like praying with them. I was like, this adds something to my prayer life. Like the fact that I can like pray with women in community. Like I think that also is just like so huge. And we also like try to focus on like living out your femininity in an authentic way. And
which you do beautifully.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I keep hitting this thing. Thank you. That I just love because like it leads to so many good conversations like about practical things on campus and like how to be better women and like how to do all these things and like navigate life, which I just love and like it's been so good.
Just because we're a Catholic school, there's still like a lot of like knowledge we can gain. About femininity. Wow. Yeah. I actually didn't know that about Theotokos.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. It's great. They're a hidden gem. Yeah. I love them.
How many members do you have right now?
We have 23. Yeah, because we
awesome.
had I forget how many we had when we started this semester, but we intended, I think it was 5 or 6 girls. Yeah. Good. So we have like our new little members, which is so fun. And it's just like so beautiful. You probably feel the same way, but like to see other girls like relate to the mission and like the idea of what this could be, like, and just like be like, oh, I see value in this.
Yes. And like, especially in the meetings, because we were praying because we've had 2 huge graduating classes the previous years. And so me and my VP we were praying. We were like, this just we have to like replenish, but like we're leaving it up to you, Lord, to just like make this happen because we want it to continue, obviously. And I just remember how excited our girls were to like join. And I was like, there's a future. Like, it's such a relief, but also like, this is why I trust. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's so, like, that it was the same way for us, kind of, too, because we, like, didn't really see the fact, like, anyone, I don't know, because we are not one of the, like, main households on campus, that everyone's like, oh, join it because it's, like, I don't know, aesthetic or, like, and which is so great that they find something in that. But, like, we're just like worried. And they were even dying out the year before I joined. They were dying out. They had 1 member.
I didn't know it was down to 1 member.
This was last fall. Yeah, last fall before Cassandra and I joined. Liv was the 1 member, and they were like, "You are carrying the torch."
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't, because you're a leader, obviously.
Yes, now. Because everyone graduated except 1 girl, and so our intent class was, I think, like 8 or 10 girls, and we like replenished them, and they were like, "There's hope," which so I understand. Like it's kind of scary, but like then that's why they'll come.
What does your meeting look like?
So we
kind
have
of?
like a couple different formats. Like we switch
Okay.
almost like pretty frequently. Like we do like a talk meeting where like we have something we read and then we discuss it, or like we do Lexio Divina, or like some kind of like faith-based, like how we can like learn something. So we do that, and then we also have a speaker come like every usually like every 3 meetings or so. We have like a speaker.
That's good.
We've had some like great
I'm gonna
people
write
come.
that down.
No, seriously, you should like
Wow.
and take advantage of them, because like we've had Dr. come and like sister.
So good for the femininity.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
She's just
that
like,
makes sense.
Even her like meeting, like it reignited all of us. Like it's just so good. And then we do like a fun meeting too. So like we like cycle through those 3, trying to do like more service too. Because I think that is something households like lack. I feel like you guys have been doing a good job about that.
We're trying. We're trying too, because we did the Miami Soup Kitchen.
Yes, I saw that.
As part of Intent, and that was really, really good.
Yeah.
And so we're hoping, to continue that. We also don't technically have like a service coordinator. I know how you're supposed to have like different positions past the first 2 leaders.
Are you?
No, I don't know that. Well, I remember
really
when I joined freshman year, there were like different, like service coordinator, like a financial like fundraiser like type. And I feel like there might have been one. Anyway, but like by the time now Annie and I obviously lead, it's just
like,
us two, and like it's small enough where like we just talk about it and like get it done.
Yeah, which is like honestly that's good.
Yeah,
I don't know. We have 3 leaders, and like it's like kind of like 1, 2, and 3, but it's like at the same time we alternate. Like sometimes someone will lead a meeting, sometimes like the other, you know. Yeah. And so it's like helpful to have 3. But yeah, like that's kind of interesting. I didn't know we were all like, I don't know. Yeah, that's great.
The things you know. Okay. Well, thank you for coming on the show. We have one last little segment.
Yeah.
This is just so fun because we also like needed to kind of like catch up.
Yeah, I know. This is great.
It's so good to like actually schedule, because it's funny, like I have to schedule in, like, okay, I'm getting breakfast with this person. Even if it's like 30 minutes, I have to have it in my calendar or it's not gonna.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it's the same for you.
So I haven't gotten to like scheduling it yet, but like I've known for a while I should be doing that. Because like I will, like I can't rely on running into people anymore, because like the school is just a lot of like freshmen I don't know, you know, people. So I'm like, so it's like you really have to be intentional about your time, which I need to be better about.
No, I'm learning that. I'm like, this year I just have to like reach, like send the text, reach out, and like like meet up.
That's so huge. That's gonna be like this coming semester. Like let's do that.
Okay, so our last little segment is called a rookie rock or flop. And so it's kind of where we just evaluate like something where we've done like kind of adulty-ish.
Okay.
Somewhat recently, I wasn't sure if you had like anything in mind.
I think I do. It's definitely not a rock. So this past week this made like my roommate laugh, because I've like been avoiding looking at my resume in at any point this semester. That resume got opened.
I'll do it.
So I began to it is desperate. So I began to like look at it, and I was like, okay, like wow, okay, I can do this. But I just realized, how little I had to put on that thing. But it was also funny because my brother-in-law was reaching out, and he was trying to help me like connect with someone. He had heard of like a Catholic job, which like low-key I should pass along to you, like maybe after this. But and it's located like in Chicago, so I'm like, I don't want to do that at all. But he was like, okay, even though you don't want the job, like, connect with this guy, like, great. I was just like, my flop was that I had no idea what he meant when he said connect. So what do you want me to do? Like, text him, call him, reach out on LinkedIn? Like, I'm like so far out of the professional like business world, I don't even know what that means.
Just connect.
So I'll connect with him at some point.
The ambiguity.
Major flop. Like, this could be anything.
You're like, okay.
Okay.
Like it never happened.
I'll follow him on Instagram.
Slide into his DMs.
So that was a major flop for me. But hopefully in the new year I'll learn.
That's good. Yeah, resume. I applied to like some school jobs here, so I have had to look at it like in the fall before I applied and stuff like that. But I need to actually like polish it up like for when I like apply to like specific jobs.
Yes, I know, and like you alter it. I also don't know if like Ave has like, I know we have a career services, but I'm like, I stay far away from that.
So I'm like,
like they have taught you to avoid the career services people.
Yeah, you're
like it is not. Anyways. So.
Yeah, I know.
That's a flop on Ave's
This has been great. This has been great to just catch up and laugh with. Hopefully, maybe when we get back to, I was telling another guest like how we should do like a panel of like people like right before graduation when, you know, I get like maybe nicer and more mics and like things like that, and like get all of like us senior friends and like just in one room talking. So yeah. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, do you have any final comments before I do my?
I don't think so. This has been so fun. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
It flew by.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna look at the camera. I'm gonna say please like, comment, and subscribe because I know you love to do that. I'm on Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and YouTube, obviously, and on Instagram. Do you want? I'll see if maybe Rose wants her.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll tag
her. But thank you for joining me, whether you're a rookie like me or a seasoned adult. And I will see you in the next episode with a different guest talking about all kinds of life things. But thanks for coming along with the journey and laughing with us. And I will see you next time. Bye.